Hey guys, from Seventh Dimension. Here to unveil a little bit more of the play action of the cubic chess. Some of the requirements, I guess, to get into the depth of it. One is you got to have chess under the belt, a little bit of that. You need to know how to move all the pieces. And then it helps to know how to do it three-dimensionally in my videos that I posted will help a little bit. I'll try to upgrade my videos to better display it. So we have many different games you can play on it, just infinite. I keep coming up with new ones all the time. I see new ones all the time. So I'll try to break down just some of the simplicity of it at the basic level. We're going to keep it at a 3D this time. 4D is when you add time. So if I said I got 5 minutes to play this game, then I would set a timer and we would play for 5 minutes as fast as we could. So that's a timer, that's the fourth dimension. If we set it for a day, we use shot bots or those speed clocks. We could use that. You can play solitaire, and I play a lot of solitaire. I play a 4-man set and or a 4-side set, two full sets. And I need to keep track of it. So these are my generals. And I basically flip through the cards to keep track of whose turn it is, because you will lose track when this thing gets all stirred around. Yeah. Okay, so then you need these to get in the desktop board. We're designing one for His Royal Highness, the Royal Set. It's on the slate. It's coming along. I can't believe it. This is a desktop model. We hope to have a internet game is on the slate. I can't believe it. With it, this is might amaze me also. So we'll have an internet game we can play three-dimensionally through the internet. Multiplayer, up to 16 players. Okay, I use a 10-sided dice, 8 steps to move. You got a 0 and a 9 on here, and an 8, which is obsolete really for the necessary of the game. But a 0 means no move. A 9 means a double. So there's aspects to playing the 5th dimension, and that's the dice. Okay, the strike dice or the battle die has 2 die in it, 1 in the middle, and the attacker, the big dice, then plays against the defender, and then that settles whether or not you can even take the piece. So this adds another element to the game that definitely changes it up. To keep track of your moves, you need to have a finger on the board, but it's kind of hard to have a finger on the board when it's so we have these tabs to do that. So when we decide to make a move, white goes first, takes his bishop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I could just go like that and then lose track of where I was and am I here or was I over there? And so that isn't how you play it. So what you got to do is you take your finger, you put it here, and say I'm going to use that piece, and I'm going to take that piece. I'm going to go over here with it. Is that right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's here. So that is the true move. That's how quick and easy you can make mistakes. So then you say, okay, I can go there. Is that something I want to do? You know? Wow. That other bishop is like, the bishop would take me out right here. So that's not a good move. So let's go back one to here. Let's see how that looks. Oh, now that looks better. That puts the king in check. So we'll go with that move. Open up, King's Gambit, check. Now, when can you open one move check? You can't here. Okay, so now the defender has to decide what he's going to do here. His king's in check already. So the answer to that is to raise the pawn up one level. And boom, defended. Okay, so this cut continues to play. Now I'm doing short moves so I know I can see where they're going, otherwise I get my tabs out. Because long moves that are deep in, you need to have the tab. Okay, so that guy, let's drop him down here. Take that guy up to there. Now I just put pressure on that bishop with that knight. So that can stir things up a bit. See, now I'm white. I got to think white. The problem with playing cubic chess, which means no dice and no no timer, so to speak, you kind of know the other guy's strategy. So you kind of go as fast as you can to try to not. But if you're a strong thinker, you're playing yourself and you know your next move. So it just kind of ends here as far as solitaire. But this gives you the idea of the game. And so when I play solitaire, I play with the dice. I got to have the dice to play solitaire. Otherwise, it just don't work because each move you don't know if you're going to win or not. You know, and that makes it solitaire on this game with dice, 5D salt. Oh, it's nuts. At any rate, long story short, let's wrap this up. I hope to unveil more aspects of the game. It's just amazing all the different types you can do on here, like the Chinese checkers. Well, you set up your Chinese style checkers and you move your pieces. You don't conflict, but you pass each other through the board using play, and you have to, and you can block the other guy out. It's kind of a different game. You don't take pieces, you block pieces, and you got to quickly get to your other domain as fast as you can. It's just like Chinese checkers. Okay, so how you can mix this up is mind-boggling. There's the Tesseract, 8 cubes, 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 4x4s, 8 gates in the middle of the 8, and you have to pass through the gates to get to it's Tesseract. Okay, I call it Chesseract. There's random tile setup where you take turns setting up your pieces and you just put them anywhere on the board. And then there's the spy rule. When you take a piece, for example, if I take this piece, I can say I'm going to take it, but no, I decide not to, so I'm going to convert it. He's now mine. I can put him in play and use him. Okay. Now, in order for him to get that back, he's got to attack it, take it back, or convert it. He has to convert it back to his piece. He can't take it. He has to convert it. So anyway, that's the spy rule that you can add to it. Then there's the ally set where you have 2 teams. You play 2 sets against 2. So it's 2 players playing 2 sets. And that's a lot of fun because then you have multiple, you can share spaces. That's another option. Now see, each one of these options you pick between the players in the beginning. We're going to do this with this, and we're going to do that. And it'll have a name, you call it a name. Some actually have themes. A 2-world theme, like upper, top and lower, or heaven and hell if you want. I mean, you could go weird with it, but it's also Lord of the Rings. There's 3 and 3 and 2. So this is upper, lower, and Middle Earth. So all the battle is done here. All these pieces travel through here. All these pieces travel. Anyway, so all is done in here. All the work is done in here. These guys can't go into this zone. These guys can't go into this zone, but they both can mingle here. Anyway, there's Lord of the Rings style stuff. Okay, then Stratego, Risk. I mean, all these type of strategy games that are out on the market can be depicted here pretty accurately, very interestingly. So let's move on. We will unveil these different ones as I go, and as we unveil the set and bring out the different, all the many different things that are ahead of us. So just to update, hope you guys, those that are interested, I hope you're enjoying it, and we hope to bring a Royal set. Be ready for next year for the toy show in New York, I believe it is. So anyway, one of the side avenues of Seventh Dimension, we do it all here. I mean, games, yes. Architecture, yes. It's all there. So have a good one, guys. Bringing you something soon.